Hello everyone, it's Shen Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Anatomy of a Fall. And this is a new drama thriller from director Justine Triet, who also wrote this film. This won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival this year, and focuses on a woman who is suspected of her husband's murder, and their blind son faces a moral dilemma as the sole witness. And this particular film is interesting in the fact that it's slightly over 2.5 hours. It is quite slow, and it really takes its time. And there's a strange mix of what really works in terms of, like, it's a strange mix of, like, when they're in the courtroom scenes, it doesn't look that engaging or interesting from, like, a cinematic perspective. But when you're, like, out in the snow and at their cabin and their home, all those things, it pops. There's interesting camera work. There's something engaging. So it feels a bit inconsistent in that way. Its pacing is certainly very methodical, and this feels very mundane in a lot of ways. It also certainly does not feel like an American film. Because if this was an American film, there'd be, like, going up to these big payoffs of solving this mystery. This film's quite ambiguous. And purposefully, though. And Sandra Hüller, who plays our main character here, delivers quite the powerful performance. And she's from I'm Your Man, Tony Erdmann, and I think she really anchors this film as she has to carry a lot of it, and trying to keep that mystery of, like, did she do it? Did she really love her husband? Was this out of passion? And you have this experience, and you have the actor who plays the young son as well, who is in a very interesting position and has great chemistry with Hüller on screen. And it's one of those kinds of situations where it's just like, this film has a lot to say and challenges you in that idea of, like, what should the son do if the son really knows what happened? And you have our main character where we're questioning, like, is she guilty? Should we support her even if she is guilty? Or should we support her because we don't think she's guilty? And you have those layers to this film, and this film, based off of the trailer, seemed like this was going to be, like, high tension all the time. There's, like, surprisingly funny moments. Like, there's a decent amount of laughs that came out of my theater as I was watching this. And I'm like, huh, this is unexpected. This film is very unexpected, and how the narrative plays out is unexpected. It keeps you on your toes. It keeps that ambiguity. And in the end, I think it is a pretty impressive feat in terms of filmmaking. I'm not surprised this won the Palme d'Or. There's just certain things about it that hold it back a bit for me from being like, this is one of my top films of the year. But it is still a really impressive feat of filmmaking and certainly worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on Anatomy of a Fall. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.